Hello and welcome back to Remnant 2. Last time we ended up going through the... What dungeon was that? The Lament, that's what it was. But between episodes I literally just walked here, there's nothing, it's just some enemies, a couple scrap, and then we have this dungeon. I was actually just trying to find my way through to see what else was here, and then I was going to head back to the water harp, which is located somewhere? It's somewhere. But I guess there's still stuff to do. Who'da thunk it? Forbidden Grove. Let's see. This place is slightly familiar to me. Like I said before, Yaesha, the biomes in it are very distinct, but that doesn't stop me from just memory holding every location, because everything ends up looking the same. It's only little instances where I get the faintest glimmer of a memory. Oh wait, this is just the continuation. Yeah, this is to the water harp. Oh, I guess there isn't an extra dungeon. Well, now I'm sad. Oh well. Got anything cool? Anybody? No. But we gotta pull this lever. Summon can go bye-bye for the moment. Don't need him. And now, the water harp should work. And there are two different sequences we can enter. We'll enter the first sequence over here, which will make this open up and get a new gun.
That looks important.
And for simplicity's sake, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just left to right. And we start with 1, 4, 0, 2, 5, 0, 3, 0. Bolt driver, which I had already picked up before. It is a 3-round burst. You charge it. So I don't have a lot to say. It's a thing. But now, we actually can open up our path. And that sequence is 5, 0, 4, I think 0? Yep. 3, 4, 1, 0. I kind of wish we had that music playing more while we're here. I get because of how it's the sound of it is and everything, it would kind of feel like you're running through a Crash Bandicoot level, but I like it. It's very pleasant. Actually, we need to turn around quick. Because we actually need to speak to the flautist. Because he gives you stuff after playing the secret melody, which was our first one we did to get the bolt driver.
And hark! The wind sings a new song. And not just any, but the song of Eafir. Such blessed notes have not graced Yaesha's ears in generations. Truly, we are blessed by Paxurtek once more. Take this, with the thanks of my people. Hark the song of Eafir, friend Paxultek. It is the song of hope.
So now we can actually head back. And we do have the Illuminite for it. And we can turn this into the Song of Eafir. Now we have a few things actually we can turn into stuff. Realistically, we would actually burn through all of our Illuminite then and there. But I think once we beat the Ravager, I don't think we have to talk to Bedell of the Vaunt again. I think the only thing is if you have, like, Ravager's mark and you wear it, he says something special.
Your timing is fortuitous, Cub. It's been long since I've seen one of your kind. But then, what is time to a god?
You think yourself a god?
The things I think are spread over millennia, and our time here is short. It is your thoughts which concern us. Do you think yourself clever, Cub?
Oh, I'm a laugh riot.
Your impudence is its own answer. Let me guess. You're here on a quest.
Why does a god need help from a bunch of deadwood?
An insolent tongue on this one. I like meat with fight. It tastes so much sweeter. But no matter. It would seem our destinies are entwined. Your timing is fortuitous. Walk with me, Cub. I will explain. The last of your kind left me for dead. That is when they found me and offered me their enlightenment. was I, until they opened my eye to the lies of permanence. Oh, the feeble Empress craves her fruit, tries to guzzle immortality. But all things die, cub. Even gods. Theirs is mastery of death, the all that is nothing. And so I offer the choice they offered, cub. Return to the ash from which we all came. Or break the yoke of balance and become eternal. But the bridge between ego and soul cannot be crossed without paying a toll. Here bleeds the lie. Here mules the old order. Kill it. Kill the dough, and we shall seal our pact. Do it, come. Join me in glory.
I'm rescuing the dough. Yeah, I could get items for killing the dough, but it's actually kind of annoying to do it. Because you have to do, like, very specific methods. Like, kill the Ravager without killing the dough. I think it's kill the Ravager and let him kill the dough. Or let him do it, like, at halfway. It's a bunch of convoluted things that I'm like, it's cool, but it really sucks trying to do it. I'm waiting for him to do his cyclone attack, because he's really weak. He's really just not doing the attack. Whatever. Oh yeah, we don't get the, we don't get Merciless from this method. No, we get the staff. Though people will say Merciless is the better option. I think you have to let him kill the dough. It's either you kill the dough for him, or you attack him and then he kills the dough. I don't fully remember. Either way, though, we'll get the staff. It's a solid staff. Okay, so it's the same book from the Sunlight dungeon. But we'll head out, we'll talk to Bedell of the Vaunt, because actually the lodestone crown, our little light up crown we got, that is the item we have to wear to talk to him to get stuff. So we'll quick toss that on.
Soft, be still. There, in the glade. Oh, we are witness to nothing less than a miracle. The doe yet lives to creep the pathways of the forest, with shoots and saplings springing in her wake. Paxeltech, has it played a role in this blessing?
I found the red doe, it was injured.
So, the Ravager's betrayal has undone the balance indeed. But blessed be the Paxeltech, for its compassion runs as deep as its prowess. And the red doe has returned. It has not saved lives, but life itself. And it gives me a hope I had thought lost forever. Though the pestilence yet works its tendrils ever closer to the true life within, the doe has returned. Perhaps the blood moon brings change after all. And perhaps it is a change for hope. I cannot see what awaits me, but I see clearly what awaits the Paxeltech. Its path is long and heavy. Before it sets hoof upon it, let this old Vaunt render a final service. Take this, and the prophets of oblivion shall flee before it. And let it be forever known as the bulwark of the doe.
So now the Rebellion Spear.
Hold a moment, Paxeltech. That
Oh.
circlet upon its brow. How came it by this thing?
I found it in a vault.
Oh, to be sure, for I know this vault, but how did it come by the key?
I killed some strange creature and the key to the vault fell out of it.
A statement so simple, yet vast in implications. A sufficient explanation, to be sure. Yet does the Paxeltech know whose crown it wears? What legacy rests upon its vacant pate?
I believe it belonged to Colquette.
It speaks with the air of wisdom, for two such circlets there are not. The last king of the Pan. He who led us out of plague and onto the dark sea, guiding us ever steadily to Yaesha's embrace.
As I understood it, he never made it to Yaesha.
So, the Paxeltech is a student of the Pan. Indeed, Colquette died in body, but not in vision. The last king is an enduring symbol of our resilience and resourcefulness. And so, there is another gift it should receive, for the two are at peace. And the Paxeltech is of the same spirit as their former owner. Wear this well, and may its vision, likewise, never fail.
I like how the subtitles had a different word than vision.
Let it take what it wishes.
Just thought that was a little funny. Yeah, we'll just scoop up all this stuff. Might as well.
I hope that proves a faithful companion to the Pax will Dark as it did to me. And I hope the Pax will take small sacrifice makes ripples through the stream.
Lodestone Ring increases all damage dealt against illuminated enemies, so if you wear the hat, you can do damage. It might actually, this is me just kind of spitballing an idea, it might be good to have one guy in melee and have him wear the crown so he's up close constantly illuminating him, and then everybody else wears a ring. But odds are you can probably find literally anything else that's a better ring that'll boost your damage or effectiveness more. Should probably do something about these skill points, but I don't have anything worthwhile. Like, I could probably put it into, like, a Siphoner and get a little bit of lifesteal, but it's just not worth it. We'll head to Earth, get some new stuff, and then make our way back to the Labyrinth. I was going to say the Rebellion Spear, that was our starting weapon as the summoner. But yeah, so this, if we build it, will give us the Invader subclass, or archetype, which it would fill out another one. Now we're just missing two. Speak of the devil, actually, I need to go talk to Willard? Wilson? Whatever the guy's name is. Because I got the Archon on my main character, and I want to see if I can buy that now off him, or if I have to get all the gear and make my way there, because that's a long multi-run journey.
I knew you'd...
Okay, so you can get the strange box just straight off him. Okay. I'm not going to do it right now. Mostly because I don't need the class. But it's good to know that more or less every class in this game you can just buy if you've gotten it at least once. And that makes getting a lot of this stuff for like a hardcore run a lot easier. Oh, speaking of hardcore runs, I actually beat the game on the second to lowest difficulty. So now I can get Smolder, which you'll recognize from Remnant 1 as one of the weapons you get from Dragon. From Singe the Dragon. And then we can get Spore Bloom. Will I use either of these? No, not really. But it is cool. I'm trying to get the other ones that are tougher, but those are journeys unto themselves.
Yay, what you got?
So from the Antler we can get the Red Doe Staff. After dealing 250 damage, you can slam it down and send a spirit forward that'll hit enemies and heal allies. It's a little inconsistent to like get it going. Yeah, Helix, which was trash. Root Lash, that's good. Tremor. Song of Eafir. Yeah, we'll buy that. And we'll get the staff, why not? Everything else is not really necessary for the future.
Okay.
How goes it?
And since we have the resources, we'll just upgrade the Black Maw and the MP60. Could start working on the Atom Splitter, but I'm not really invested in it. It's just kind of there. And it would take, like, all my Luminite.
So long.
We'll be fine. We'll do a quick showcase, though, of this and Song of Eafir. Which also, we should talk to Dwell. I need to see, do we have... Man, we really don't have much. Oh well.
This sun's
Still no valid reason for those. And we'll just trick out Bandit.
all road.
It's expensive, but it's worth it because now 30% chance to restore ammo directly to the magazine. Which, at this point, I'm actually going to switch off and put on the Black Maw. Because I want to get that sustain on the Black Maw now. But let's fire this up. And the effect here is that. So it hurts flying enemies, and then slows enemies and decreases their damage output. It's not bad. I can see a value to it in the final fight, but I'll stick with time lapse. And then our Nito staff here. Now got the effect, so we'll line these guys up and it'll just go until you hit something, more or less. So some buildings using this is actually really bad. Because it's got decent reach. It's no atom splitter where it's just essentially like infinite range, or at least very good range. But it's still serviceable. Should actually see what else is for sale.
Well, hey, come back if you
Nothing. Whispers shouldn't have anything new. Okay, let's see. Do you have... Okay, he does have the Labyrinth set. It is the best set of gloves for just raw armor. Also, your hands look really cool. Short of that, I don't think anybody else has anything. Oh, Reggie has all this stuff. Yeah, don't need Bright Steel, don't need Black Cat. You get Butcher's Fetish from beating the difficulty above the easiest. And Leto's is just like fat dive 100 times, I think.
Don't be a stranger.
sigh. Anomaly. You have done well. Clementine's trust is well founded. Twice the corruption infected the system. Containment was the most efficient response. Preserve the irregularity for later inquiry. But it festered, grew beyond my sight, and corrupted the core. Even so, it might yet have been contained. Had the destroyer not eliminated this realm's guardian, the labyrinth became unprotected, and my resources stretched thin. With the destroyer as conduit, the corruption spread unchecked from the core to countless realms. I purged the labyrinth. I expunged realm after realm, seeking to restrain the rot. All efforts failed. The system was beyond repair. I was too late. Now, a solution has been revealed. Not to me, to an anomaly. Perhaps that was the intended design. A fail-safe in case of my own corruption. The index.
And how does this help us, exactly?
With the index, 2 new probabilities emerge.
Oh, that's good, right?
Well, the first probability is that the root wins, so yeah.
The corruption is everywhere, but it originates from a single source, a single realm. The labyrinth holds all doors and infinite possibilities. When the corruption spread, the door to their realm was closed, even to me. But with the index, I can subvert their defenses. From here, it is possible to purge the corruption.
That means we kill them, right? The root?
All of them this time. For good.
And that is where I'm going to call it. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.